In Court on TKO8 Television is brought to you in part by Campbell Bonding Company. Even the best of us make mistakes, so when trouble finds you, trust Campbell Bonding Company to help you through what can be a confusing and sometimes frightening experience. Jim, Robert, and Cole Campbell work as a family to offer your family understanding and compassion during a very difficult time. Campbell Bonding Company can help get your family back together quickly and confidentially. And in every step of the process, they're there for you. In times of trouble, let their family help your family. Campbell Bonding Company, 870-741-1138.
Going to start court this morning. I'm going to call, this is Boone County case 2018-100, State of Arkansas versus Patrick Allen Bussart.
There's no action to be taken in this case today. It's something that
All right, just a second. Let me get it up here on the screen.
it does look like we discovered it's still in this case.
Did you hear that, Mr. Carter?
No, Judge, I did not.
Apparently there's an issue of discovery.
There may still be an issue of discovery because it doesn't look like we've copied anything. So we will rectify that Monday or Tuesday.
That'll work.
All right, this was the date set aside for just status hearing, and so we've addressed one of the status issues, that is of discovery on the case. Mr. Bussart, your next appearance is on August 31st. That's the date of your reappearance. That's for a pretrial. And so under the terms of this order, it's your responsibility to stay in touch with your attorney and make arrangements to communicate with him, if possible, to get in to see him. And you may want to talk to him this morning, Mr. Burnett, about how best to do that. I know you're in Memphis. Is that what I understood? Yes, you're going to be in Memphis with a job there. So that was why the court was asked to try to get you in and out as quickly as possible so you could get back to your job in Memphis. So with that problem, you need to figure out how the best way to communicate with Mr. Burnett so he can most effectively represent you. And
Okay.
I'm ordering you to make those arrangements. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right. You may be excused. Your next appearance in court is August 31st, and September 17th is the trial period where you're set down for trial that week. All right.
Thank you.
You may be excused. 2018-241, State of Arkansas versus Larry James Amick. Sir, have you made, okay, that's the answer. This is for arraignment on charges of possession of a controlled substance, Schedule 1 or 2, a Class D felony. I've been reviewed the affidavit. The court is going to go ahead and sign off on the affidavit, ordering the, or providing that the Public Defender's Office will represent the defendant. Thank you. So PD is appointed on the charges in this matter. How does the defendant plead?
Not guilty.
Plea of not guilty is noted. This case is assigned to the Division 3 docket. Court will order his reappearance on July 20th in front of Judge Putman. To get on Judge Putman's scheduling order. Anything else to be taken up at this time?
Not at this time.
2018-208, State of Arkansas versus Timothy Counts. Again, Mr. Counts is for arraignment this morning. Have you made any arrangements to be represented by an attorney, sir?
No, sir.
What is your plan?
You are your attorney to get.
Well, what you're talking about is applying to the Public Defender's Office, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Those are court-appointed attorneys through the Public Defender's Office. In order to secure those, you'll need to fill out an application for the Public Defender's Office. Those applications are there at the jail. You need to get one from the jailer, fill it out and sign it and turn it back in. It'll get to the hands of the Public Defender's Office and they'll take it in front of a judge. Perhaps it'll be myself, or it'll be some other judge. But until that application's filled out and signed and turned in, no judge can make the appointment. So if that's the way you're going, then that's what you need to do. So I'm noting that you're applying to the Public Defender's Office. On the charges against you, which are possession of a controlled substance, methamphetamine, a Class D felony, how do you now plead?
Not guilty.
I'm noting your plea of not guilty. Your case is assigned to the Division 4 docket, which is my docket. And at this time, we're entering a scheduling order, setting your case for trial the week of March 11th. We're setting it for a plea deadline of March 8th. And a pretrial hearing scheduled on February 8th of 2019. The next appearance for you to reappear in court to check the status of the case will be November 2nd of 2018. All those dates I've just said will be in the scheduling order filed in the file and matter of public record. You
Why, Your Honor?
yes?
Why is that so far off?
Pardon me?
Why is my date set so far off?
Because that's because that's the volume of cases we have going through the court system, and you're set with everybody else who's going to be scheduled today will be set for that date. Set for trial in March, and your next appearance will be November.
All righty.
Judge, for the court's information, Mr. Counts had part of his probation, I guess, revoked in Washington County, and he's to do a 6-month stint in the ADC, so we'll prepare an order to bring him up here on November 2nd.
All right? You may be excused. 2018-237, State of Arkansas versus Mark Payton. Good. Thank you. Court is making the appointment of the Public Defender's Office to represent Mr. Payton.
She's writing down all the notes as to what occurred. Tell me the details, Derek, I'll do it.
Mr. Payton is for arraignment on charges of battery in the second degree, a Class D felony, possession of a firearm by certain persons as Class B felony, theft by receiving a Class D felony, felon with an enhancement provision for felony with a firearm, and another enhancement for habitual offender. On all of those charges, how does the defendant now plead?
Not guilty.
His plea of not guilty is noted on the record. Once again, his case is assigned to the Division III docket of Judge Putman. I'm setting it for a reappearance on July 20th to get on his scheduling order. We just need to, Mr. Moses, we just need to have him come over.
Yes.
I think he would be next up.
Even the best of us make mistakes, so when trouble finds you, trust Campbell Bonding Company to help you through what can be a confusing and sometimes frightening experience. Jim, Robert, and Cole Campbell work as a family to offer your family understanding and compassion during a very difficult time. Campbell Bonding Company can help get your family back together quickly and confidentially. And in every step of the process, they're there for you. In times of trouble, let their family help your family. Campbell Bonding Company, 870-741-1138.
Hi, I'm Clay Maxey for Clay Maxey Ford. What a blessing it is to be part of an all-American brand like Ford, built on the same values and traditions that we live by here in the Ozarks. And it's wonderful to be able to bring you the selection and services you and your family deserve. At Clay Maxey Ford, you can depend on our vehicles, our prices, and most importantly, our people. So come see us today at Clay Maxey Ford in Harrison and in Berryville, or visit us online at claymaxeyford.com and claymaxeyfordberryville.com.
Inland Waste Solutions works diligently to be good stewards of the environment. Reducing waste via curbside recycling services, Inland Waste Solutions takes this mission seriously, but they need your help. When putting your waste and recyclables in their respective curbside containers, be sure that cross-contamination doesn't occur. Please only place recyclable materials in the yellow top bins. Check your recycling do's and don'ts list before you throw any item into the yellow top recycle bin. Together we can make a difference. Inland Waste Solutions, local people serving local people in Harrison.
I have 2018-29, State of Arkansas versus John Shoemaker. As previously stated, there's 2018-43, 2018-49, 2017-298, 2018-30, 2017-213, 2017-246, 2017-269, 2017-272, 273, 2017-336, 2018-119, and at least one case on the Newton County docket involving the same defendant.
Judge, this chapter trial,
In which case?
Chris, which case is that?
I'm not sure of the case number, it's the 273.
2017-273.
Okay. And that one is set for when?
Judge, I have a conflict on the 23rd and 24th, if we could take it up on the 25th, or 26th or 27th, or anytime.
Of course, we have rape cases, I know, that are set to go to trial.
Judge, we've issued subpoenas for the 23rd for Mr. Shoemaker.
Judge, I've had conflicts for a very long time on those cases.
We need to get Mr. Shoemaker into trial, because there are too many cases here. The court's going to reflect that all these other cases on Mr. Shoemaker will be continued as an excluded period based on the fact that they can't proceed at this time because of the number of cases Mr. Shoemaker has. So we had this one set the last month. Well, let's just, so you can't adjust on any of those other cases?
It sounds like from earlier conversations today, it sounds like one of those rape cases will be continued.
Well, I have 3. I have 2 with Mr. Moon, and we've got those for Tuesday and Wednesday, and then the next one Thursday and Friday, because some of that involves the Arkansas State Crime Lab, and we have very specific days that we were available to get their analyst.
Mm-hmm. And those cases should have priority, but, so the only day you have to try Mr. Shoemaker, you're saying, is the 23rd?
Monday, the 23rd.
I would like to ask you then to see if there's any way you could adjust your schedule to allow us to try that on the 23rd.
I doubt it, but I'll try. I've had these cases pending for almost 6 months now.
We've got to give some priority to the criminal docket, so I'm just going to have to ask you to do that, because we don't need to pass another term, jury term, without this coming to trial. So, all right. At this time, Mr. Shoemaker is for trial on July 23rd. We'll discuss it further. 2018-32, State of Arkansas versus Luther Wayne Dillon.
Judge,
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Judge, in light of the recent discussion with my client, I am going to ask for an Act 3 evaluation on this case, Your Honor. He is set for the 23rd on that jury term. This case is going to proceed to trial ultimately, Judge.
So you're moving for an evaluation?
I am.
Okay.
And Judge, I would ask that, I know the law says at the time that the motion is actually filed, I would ask that we exclude the time starting from July 13th.
That's fine, that's fine, Your Honor.
Yeah. Okay, the motion is made, so it'll be, this will just simply suspend the time as of today's date. So,
And Judge, I know that the age of the victim in this case has an effect on.
yeah, we're under a priority to get this case tried sooner, but the mental evaluation will trump that, so.
And yet we're still in plenty of time, with that excluded, it's not,
Let me see.
I believe in February arrest date, I believe.
Judge, I will say this, my guess is when Billy Burris receives a file this thick, the examiner may say that I'm not going to schedule this until November or December, because they have an obligation to read through the file.
All right, well, we just ask everybody to make the effort to move it along as promptly as it can be moved. The evaluation suspends the running of any speedy trial time, but there are other issues as has been brought out in this case. So, with that, the time will be suspended from today's date, running of the time, and get that motion, the written motion filed and an order prepared as quickly as possible, and the court will sign it. Okay. Do you just have the one other case on the docket today?
Yes, Jeremy McDonald.
All right. All right. You may be excused, sir.
Thank you, sir.
2018-34, State of Arkansas versus Jeremy McDonald.
Judge, I spoke with the state on this, there was an offer presented this morning, that I would, I've not had an opportunity to go with my client. I don't suspect he would take it today, Your Honor. I would ask for some more time. He is also, scheduled for that, July 23rd term.
Well, this is the last day I'm going to have a hearing, because I'm going to be in trial in other counties next week, and then the following week after that is the trial week. So we need to resolve it if possible today.
Judge, I don't think we're going to be there today. This case isn't one that I perceive going to trial. I would ask to continue the trial on my motion, on the defense motion, Your Honor.
I'll continue it to the August 6th trial week on defense motion as an excluded period.
And Judge, if I can get him in on another date,
Then the next, I think it's August 3rd. He's to reappear on August 3rd. Okay. Now stay in touch with Mr. Down and be back on August 3rd, all right?
sir.
All right?
Judge, if we could return to Luther Dillon, do we need to go ahead and just set a status date, just to make sure we're not?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm going to set a status date. It won't affect, this isn't a resetting for speedy trial purposes. This is just a status date. Let's check on it. Let's check on it on August 31st.
Hi, this is Ashlyn Taylor of Valley Springs, and I'm proud to be a Lady Pioneer. I chose North Ark first because it's close to home and I like the small class sizes and helpful staff. I'm working on getting my general education classes completed so I can transfer to a university. I'm excited to be playing basketball at the college level while getting an excellent education at an affordable price.
Enroll now for fall classes. Classes start August 20th. For quality, value, and convenience, think North Ark first. We're your college.
There's a whole secret society out there that craves life beyond the civilized world. If you know what we're talking about, you're in. Equipped with Toyota Safety Sense Standard, the virtually indestructible new 2018 Tundra and Tacoma.
Right now, qualified buyers get 0% APR financing for 60 months plus a $2,000 special edition bonus on a new 2018 Tundra Crewmax Special Edition. Toyota, let's go places.
Many things have changed over the years, and so has auto body repair. Even though Ozark Auto Body has been in business for over 30 years, they continue to change with the times. They believe protecting the environment is important and have done so by using environmentally friendly waterborne paint from PPG. This aligns with the technology used by original manufacturers and gives you a lifetime limited warranty. Quality PPG waterborne paint, ASC certified personnel, plus 24-hour towing service. Ozark Auto Body in Harrison, always taking pride in excellence.
2018-146, State of Arkansas versus Austin Angel. I see a note that there's also a case, 2000, oh, that's a civil case. That's listed here. 174, never mind. This is a date to check the status of the case involving Mr. Angel. Where are we in terms of discovery and getting pleas offers made, et cetera, in this Mr. Angel's case?
Judge, I still think we're lacking a file in this matter.
A file, meaning the,
Just our personal case file.
oh,
On April 20th, I gave Ben Gibson discovery.
okay.
And that might be the
Because it's a thick file. The discovery is 54 pages and some DVDs.
And there's no lab reports back on it, is there? Okay. Well, the case is scheduled for trial in September, and I'm hoping we'll be able to move forward on it. Are we having the civil case just run concurrent with it?
I don't believe the public defender's office represents him on the civil case.
I understand that, but I'm just trying, for clarification, we just keep running civil case 2018-174 with it. That's a forfeiture case?
Judge, we can do that and set it for the next reappearance.
Oh, the next reappearance is August 31st.
That should work, Your Honor.
Mr. Angel, you'll be back in court on August 31st for a pretrial hearing, and your case is set for trial during the week of September 17th at the present time. 2018-104, State of Arkansas versus Jesse Wayne Ballard. Okay, let's see. Mr. Ballard's appearing, this is again the date for reviewing the case and determining whether everything's on track.
He's a DOC. Oh, is it? That's right. Do you have it? Yeah, I've got it.
It is, Your Honor.
Okay. His next reappearance is August 31st. by scheduling order, and it's set for trial the week of September 17th. 2018-106, State of Arkansas versus Terry Gene Bruce. He also has revocation case 2016-299.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Judge, I believe we're tracking that revocation with his current case. There has also been a plea offer made in his current case that I believe would wrap up the revocation portion as well. That plea offer's been denied by my client. We'll stick to the trial setting.
All right. Let's see. Matter will go to trial on September 17th. And next appearance is August 31st for any pretrial motions. Given the fact that this is a drug case, the court would ask that every effort be made to contact the crime lab and see if there's any way to rush up the completion of the drug analysis. All right, your next appearance in court will be August 31st. That's in both these cases. I'm showing a waiver of the 60-day requirement on the revocation.
Your Honor, may I be on this?
Well,
Judge, he was an absconder for 3 months.
that's what I was going to say. My recollection is there was a period where you were not in compliance with the conditions of bond, which is that you appear in court, and on that basis, the court, and I think you have a fairly extensive history in that regard as well. So, court's going to deny bond. We'll just go to trial. 2018-224, State of Arkansas versus Kurt Grunwald. Court makes the appointment of the Public Defender's Office to represent Mr. Grunwald. The court has set this matter by scheduling order that Mr. Grunwald's next appearance in court is November 2nd. His trial is set for the week of March 11th, with a plea deadline date of March 8th, and February 8th is listed as a pretrial date. All of those are set by scheduling order, with his next appearance, check status of the case in November 2nd of 2018. Any other matters to be brought before the court?
Nothing, Your Honor.
I was gonna see about bond reductions.
Judge, he has more charges pending. He spit on a corrections officer. That's another felony to add to his other violent felonies. State's opposed to any reduction of bond.
Court's familiar with the facts of this case and of the pendency of those other investigations, just from having reviewed probable cause affidavit. Court at this time is not going to reduce the bond. Let's see. Bond is currently set at $250,000. The court, given the circumstances, as the court knows them, both in terms of past criminal behavior and new pending charges and the violent nature of those, the court's going to find that that's a reasonable bond. I do believe that Mr. Grunwald is a flight risk at this point. So I'm not going to reduce the bond, sir. Okay. Are you Mr. Pospical?
Yes, sir.
Judge, we have had a discussion with the probation office this morning, and if he made bond on the underlying charge, which is a $2,500 bond, did you make bond on that?
Yeah.
Who's the bondsman?
The bondsman?
Yeah.
I'd probably be Robert.
Who is that? What bond company? Oh. Well, Judge, if he's made bond on 2018-151-4, his probation officer gives him a good report. So if the defense moves for continuance...
We've also got case 2017-156 on the same individual.
If the defense moves for continuance and waives the 60 days in 2017-156, it can track with 2018-151-4 and the bond that he has posted in 2018-151-4 can stand good on 2017-156-4.
Okay, well, let me look up what you're talking about.
He did.
I don't believe he has yet.
Yeah, he has. I've got the bond sheet.
Judge, we're agreeable to that if he posts a $2,500 bond in case CR 18-151, that it will track with case CR 17-156, the revocation.
Which to this point had been a no bond hold on that?
That's correct.
Okay. All right. So his bond is set at $2,500, cash or professional.
Which judge he has posted.
I see. Okay. And if the bondsman will stay on that, then that can be the bond for both case 2017-151 and 2018-151 and 2017-156. Now, before we leave that, though, his next appearance in court in case 2018-151 is November 2nd. Do we have a bond hearing date set in case 2017-156?
A revocation date, Judge, if the defense, and I think they agreed to continue it, if we would set it for November 2nd.
Okay. So that'd be for hearing on November 2nd. And the defendant is to reappear if he makes bond on November 2nd. If he doesn't make bond, of course, he'll be available on November 2nd in the jail.
Judge, as soon as he is released from jail, he must immediately head over to probation if it's before 4 o'clock today. Otherwise, he has to be there first thing Monday morning.
Okay. Mr. Pospiel, did you understand that?
Yes, sir.
It is a condition of your release on that bond that you immediately report and get back in compliance, full compliance with your terms and conditions of probation. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. That's the order of the court. Next appearance in court is November 2nd.
Even the best of us make mistakes, so when trouble finds you, trust Campbell Bonding Company to help you through what can be a confusing and sometimes frightening experience. Jim, Robert, and Cole Campbell work as a family to offer your family understanding and compassion during a very difficult time. Campbell Bonding Company can help get your family back together quickly and confidentially. And in every step of the process, they're there for you. In times of trouble, let their family help your family. Campbell Bonding Company, 870-741-1138.
Hi, I'm Clay Maxey for Clay Maxey Ford in Harrison and in Berryville. And I would like to thank you for allowing me to serve these great communities by taking care of your families the same way we take care of ours. We work hard every day to make sure we give you our best selection of vehicles and our best service possible. We're blessed to be able to do what we love every day. So from the entire Clay Maxey Ford family, thank you. Come see us today in Harrison or in Berryville, or visit us online at claymaxeyford.com and claymaxeyfordberryville.com.
Summer is here and Harness Boots and Shoes has some of the hottest brands and styles available at great prices. You'll find a huge selection of sandals by Chaco for men, women, and children in various styles and colors. Birkenstock footwear sets the standard for comfort, quality, and functionality and continues to be one of their most popular brands. New for the season is their Tony Lama casual shoes for men and boys and the all-new Ariat Cruiser Classic Slip-On for women. Their selection of Twisted X continues to grow with the latest and new styles. Get in the swing of summer at Harness Boots and Shoes on the Square in Harrison.
2018-64, State of Arkansas versus Miles Scott. No, I saw Mr. You didn't see him.
Who is his attorney?
Mr. Moon.
He was.
Oh, you're listed as the attorney. Mr. Scott, who is your attorney?
I'm going to need to file paperwork for the public defender's office, Your Honor.
You've never done that?
No, sir. I've been filling it out in Washington County, and I got shipped to prison, and I never got to turn it in.
I see. Well, you'll need to fill one out here. The applications are available there at the jail. Get one and fill it out as quickly as possible. You are on a scheduling order that has you set for court for trial during the week of September 17th. You have a plea deadline date of September 14th, and your pretrial date is August 31st. So it's pretty essential that you get a counsel appointed as quickly as possible at this point. So I'm ordering you to get the application, fill it out, and turn it in as quickly as possible. All right? Get that done today. All right, you may be excused. 2018-88, State of Arkansas versus Paul Hendricks. Let's see. Mr. Hendricks down in a scheduling order. This is his first appearance for checking on the status of the case. His case is scheduled for trial during the September 17th trial period with a August 31st pretrial date. What's the status? Have we got discovery done? Are we moving forward towards the trial date?
Judge, it looks like there's some discovery.
I've got 10 pages. That sounds right.
Almost everything's on DVD. It looks like discovery's complete in this case.
Okay. All right. Court, Mr. Hendricks, you'll be set down for trial, for pretrial on August 31st. That'll be your next court appearance date. You may be excused.
Could I come to the court and discuss an offer and possibly settle this today?
What's the status of any offers, gentlemen?
I've had no offers.
Mr. Carter, is the state in any situation to make an offer?
We are, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll direct that Mr. Hendricks will be brought over this afternoon for review of any possible offers. You may be transported over this afternoon.
Introducing the revolutionary Vet Gun, a fast and easy insecticide delivery system for controlling cattle parasites. Vet Gun is so quick and easy, you can shoot it while on foot, on horseback, or from the comfort of your ATV or vehicle. And you can treat up to 100 cattle in as little as 1 hour. The new Vet Gun delivery system provides minimal stress and maximum gain for both you and your cattle.
Get your Vet Gun system today at Quality Feed Grains in Harrison.
Stop in at White Oak Station on Capps Road in Harrison and fill up with Shell gasoline, the highest quality gasoline with more miles per gallon, saving you money. Sign up for the Fuel Rewards card and save 5 cents per gallon every time. Plus, get an extra 5 cents off on Razorback Wednesdays. That's a savings of 10 cents per gallon. Check out their expanded deli and hot and cold food items. Capps Road, White Oak Station, where customer service is their #1 goal.
You know, we should always remember to have a working smoke detector where we sleep. Let's go, let's go. Okay, we're all safe, we're all safe. In an emergency, you need a meeting place outside the whole family can meet, so you know everyone is safe.
2015-251, State of Arkansas versus Eric Hacker.
He's made application.
Thank you. Court's making the appointment of the Public Defender's Office to represent Mr. Hacker. All right. Mr. Hacker's on a first appearance on a amended petition filed June 19th of 2018. This petition alleges that Mr. Hacker is in violation of the laws in that he committed a offense on or about June 5th of 2018. As of March 8th of 2018, he failed to report the scheduled office visit. He has other violations, failing to maintain employment and failing to contact his supervising officer and evading supervision. Those are, again, in March of 2018. His allegations that date back in January and in March of failing to complete the required community service and being delinquent on certain supervision fees and fines. All of those are allegations contained in the amended petition filed, as I say, June 19th. How does the defendant plead with regard to the public defender's been appointed? How does he plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
The court notes the plea sets this matter for him to reappear on July 20th in front of Judge Putman. He's on Judge Putman's docket and has been for, in other words, there have been previous revocations in front of Judge Putman. So you'll go back in front of Judge Putman on a week from today to get it on his scheduling for the handling of this revocation. You may be excused at this time.
Thank you, sir.
2017-104, State of Arkansas versus Travis Blackwell. Mr. Blackwell appeared in front of Judge Putman on June 29th and entered a plea of not true on the amended petition that's currently pending, and it was set down for hearing today. Is this for hearing today?
It can be. It's the defense's choice on this one.
We can bring him over, Your Honor.
All right. We'll have Mr. Blackwell will be transported over for the afternoon session. You may be excused. 2018-44, State of Arkansas versus Robert Cools. Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay. Let's check on that. Is the number correct, 2018-44? Because I just...
No, it's 2008-44.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, I blew it. I didn't see that. All right, correcting myself, it was 2008-44, State of Arkansas versus Robert Coos. Court's going to find that the qualifies to be represented by the Public Defender's Office and will make that appointment. So his attorney status is the Public Defender's Office now represents him.
Judge, he's set for hearing today.
Yeah.
This is a matter of not paying anything in the last 10 years, and I have the witness and the docket sheets, and I'll give the defense discovery at this point.
Bring him over, Your Honor.
All right, we'll transport him over. You may be excused. 2016-301, State of Arkansas versus Gunnar Hale.
Morning, Your Honor.
This case was originally one on Judge Putman's docket.
This is Gibson's
Judge
case. I don't know what
Putman
you wanna
entered
do with
the
it.
alias warrant. There was an amended petition, after the original petition, there was an amended petition. He appeared before Judge Putman on the alias, on the amended petition, and Judge Putman entered a alias warrant. When the alias warrant was served on June 19th, he was given this date to appear. But from reading through the file, it appears that Mr. Hale is a defendant who should be down for hearing in front of Judge Putman. I'm going to direct that it be that he reappear on July 20th for a hearing in front of Judge Putman.
Judge, there is one bookkeeping matter I would like to take up, and that is on January 26, 2018, he appeared in front of you. Mr. Gibson was going to represent him, and the defendant pointed out he worked at Stitchco, and so we allowed him to bond out on a $1,500 signature bond. The 60 days were waived, and he was set for a hearing on March 16th of 2018, at which time he did not appear. Since this court authorized the signature bond, I'm going to ask that this court now enter an order ordering him to pay the $1,500 for failure to appear on March 16th.
Okay? Prepare that order. That means that you're going to be ordered to, you were released on a signature bond back in January. A signature bond, you agreed to pay $1,500 if you didn't appear based on your signature, and the court's going to enter that order because you failed to appear. There'll be an order against you. All right? You may be excused. Your next appearance in court will be July 20th in front of Judge Putman.
In Court on TKO8 Television is brought to you in part by Campbell Bonding Company.